relationship things.
Yes.
As you all may know, I'm single. Jalea is in a committed relationship, and Shamaya is engaged.
With a baby.
With a baby. With TJ. Hey, TJ. Say hey, TJ. And I really wanted to have the conversation about the stages, or just the different perspectives of dating and being in a relationship from different individuals. So this is the opportunity for us to have that conversation from different perspectives, and we'll get right into it. First question is, what is your love language?
All of them. No, for real. I like gifts. I like affection, affirmations.
Physical touch.
Yeah, physical touch. But my physical touch, like this.
That's real.
Like, I love, like, just being, like, cuddled. Like,
Snuggly and stuff.
yeah.
Okay, I'm the opposite. I am the opposite.
No, but sometimes I can be, like I have days where I just, you know, you be in there in the living room on the game, whatever you doing, I'm being here watching TV with the kid, like, he gonna go back and forth. And we cool. Kiss each other. Always kiss me goodnight, though. That's my motto.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
And
like
never
that.
go to bed mad.
Yeah.
That's real.
Definitely
That's
never
real.
go to bed, man.
Mm-hmm. I don't like physical touch. That one is like, no, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's because, like, my significant other overdo it. Like, you know, give my space, we can dab, you know. I don't like all that touchy feely. But I feel like that's what my friends and my family too, like, I love you, you love me. We don't have to hug, we don't have to kiss, we don't got to do all that or whatever the case may be. However, I feel like when I want that affection, then I want that affection. I want all that affection. You know what I'm saying? But that's only when I want it. Now, when I don't want it, just go about your business. Because I don't like physical touch all the time, what ways can you make up for that to show that you still love?
So, what is your favorite love language to give?
To give? I don't know. Y'all gonna be biased. I ain't gonna lie. I like to be touchy, feely.
You don't want it, but you want to give it.
Yeah, I give love the way that I want to receive. I'm a very, like, I am proactive, and then it turns into
But
reactive.
what if that person don't want to receive? Like, my boyfriend, he's more heavy on physical touch than I am.
Yeah.
Like, completely.
Then I will adjust.
Yeah. But sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, like, sometimes I have a harder time because that's not how I receive love.
Yeah.
So you in your head like, well, shit, I like this, so they must like this. You know what I mean? But in reality, you do have to adjust. Like,
And that's a part of just being in a relationship
In
anyway.
general,
Like, learning each other's love language and being comfortable with showing that. Because sometimes, like you said, like, it may be the opposite of what you used to, and it may make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you gotta get used to it if it benefits your significant other.
The next question is, how did you know your partner was the one?
chicken and kid.
I feel like I knew my partner was the one based on, like, the connection we had. It was more than one. What?
Wait, you gotta show him the ring.
Oh, you right. It was more than one thing, and I feel like it was like, okay, I can dig it. I like this about him, and it was like several things over and over. I think it was also like a spiritual connection in the sense, like, one time I needed him to come forward and do something, and, like, he did it with no hesitation, and I was just like, oh, okay.
I would say when I discovered that he can teach me. Like, I'm a very difficult person, and, like, discovered that he can teach me, and discovered that he can actually handle the type of person that I am and love me for who I am. Like, I am a very difficult person to be in a relationship with, I feel like, and I'm, you know, I can admit that. And he is, like, you know, one, he balances me out, like, literally the calm to my storm. And two, like, he's taught me, like, patience, and just taught me, like, you know, that stuff is not as big of a deal as I may think it is, type of thing. Like, when I'm, like, when I'm overreacting about something, or, like, just, like, I'm pissed about shit, like, it's not easy to piss me off, but it's not super hard when it's something that I'm passionate about, if that makes sense. Like if it's, like, let's just say, like, even like, I don't know, like in general, friends, family, or like work, anything that's like I feel deeply about, and something goes wrong and I'm upset about it, he's able to bring me back to like, you know,
reality.
Yeah, like, you
that's
know,
real.
Look at the bigger picture. Like, it's not the big of a deal. He don't think anything's a big of a deal. And I guess that helps me because I think everything is a big deal, I guess. So, you know, and like I said, I had a kid by him, so I ain't gonna have no kid with anybody.
Okay.
Just in the ring. But
Shut up, Julie.
Well, I will know that my partner is the one when I will feel comfortable around them, comfortable enough to be vulnerable. I'm not a vulnerable person.
wear your wig braids.
Give me some.
So when I just feel comfortable being myself, but also like since I've been single, I've been really intentional with my healing and just setting boundaries, and I think that I will know that this man is for me when he has also been healing, and you know, like we just really match. Like I think that
it don't come hard.
Yeah, like I was with somebody that I felt like our relationship was unevenly yoked, and I really want to be with somebody that we're on the same page. We want the same thing. We both want peace more than anything, and we will do whatever we need to do to make sure that we are able to be peace for ourselves so that we can be peace for each other. Yeah. That young man is not stressing me out and not making me feel like I have to act crazy, not making me feel like I have to go through his phone, not making me feel like I gotta, you know, call one of them up and be like, let's go do a drive back. Cause we will. Then I will know that this is the man, right? Pulling up at your house now. Them days.
It's over with.
Them days gone. I don't want to have to do that. Right. I don't want to have to do that no more. So when I don't have to do that anymore, and I feel comfortable, like being 100% with that person, then that's how I'm gonna know that this is the man. What would you say is the best part of your relationship?
Okay, that's not hard.
I kind of feel like they kind of piggyback off the last one. But I will say, we just able to have our own fun. Like, you know, like the inside jokes, the just chilling with each other. Like, even if we ain't, like, literally doing nothing, like, he playing the game and I'm in there just on my phone on the couch. Like, it's peaceful, it's us, or just, I guess, no, you know what? The best part of our relationship is this one. Like, you know, sometimes they say a baby can, like, hurt the relationship or damage the relationship. I don't feel that way with us. Like, I love the father he is. He lights up when he sees his dad. So I guess seeing him be a dad has been, like, really, like, damn, I fucks with you.
Look, I made the right decision.
I love that.
I like the answer. I feel like for me, it's more so just being in my skin, who I am. I don't have to, like, put on a facade. I don't have to sit there and, like, you know,
take you for good in bed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is, like, and I think that, like, you know, realizing that you're with someone who knows when something is bothering you. It can be so, like, small. It can be something so big. Whatever the case may be, they're going to pinpoint, like, what's with you? You ain't acting the same. And I could just be natural. I could wear my wig braids, like they said. I could fart. I could do whatever. Yes, I said fart.
Only with him.
Only with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just be cool, calm, and like he could be himself, and we look. That's us.
Be in the video so bad.
What about you, Bree?
Well, I love me.
Oh, you say
With
shit.
me, I can be me. No, but I do feel like during this time I have been more intentional, like with dating myself. So I have been taking myself out to breakfast. I have been taking myself out to dinner. And at first it was very like awkward. It was uncomfortable, but like
it's a level of maturity.
Yeah, I had to do it, and I do feel like as time went on, the more I've done it, I became more comfortable with like treating myself to the things that I deserve. I don't feel like I need a man to do those things for me. I hope that when that man comes to my life and he see that I'm doing that for myself, he's willing to
uphold them standards.
Increase it.
Oh, okay.
To do more. Like, oh, okay, you doing that? Right. Oh, you took yourself there. Let me show you this place. Like, it's better, whatever. So,
Yes, he should.
The next question is, what are your non-negotiables? I'll go first. I got a few. I have a few non-negotiables. I know. One of them is definitely an inconsistent person. I just can't. I just can't. Like, I just cannot. I don't want anybody that's like wishy-washy, that's going wishy-washy way. Like, I need somebody that's gonna say what he gonna do and do it and follow through. I don't need a sorry man. When I say a sorry man, I mean somebody that's literally always apologizing for something. Like, no, I don't want that. I don't need somebody that's full of excuses. If I bring a issue or a concern to you, I don't need you to tell me why. Like, I need you to bring me solutions.
A scribe is a guy that thinks he's fine.
Okay, I don't need that. I don't want it. And I want somebody that's family oriented and God fearing. Like,
heavy on God fearing.
I think that when you fear God and respect God, you ultimately, like, it's just natural that you're gonna treat people with the same kindness and respect, and that's just important. Like, that right there is absolutely a non-negotiable for me, for real. Like, all of those are definitely non-negotiables, but
that one,
that's like the top one.
Yeah,
that's number one for me. And family oriented.
I feel like I second everything. I also feel like, when you are a leader, not a follower. I think honestly, when it comes to, a non-negotiable that I have, it has to be somebody who got their head on straight and know exactly what they're going for. I feel like it has to be someone that said, like, we're going to do ABC, you feel me, so long as it's fine with you and we're going to go with it. Ain't no second guessing it, no thinking it. As long as you manifest it, put it in God's hands and go with it, that's fine with me. I feel like with me, I am very fluid when it comes to like, should I do that? Should I not do that? I need somebody to be like, look, this for you, and call it a day and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? So when I know that you're going to lead our relationship and move us forward, I'm with that. That look.
Somebody worth following.
Okay.
Somebody with a plan.
Somebody who's hard to find. Somebody worth
all your time. Look, all your time.
Man, I would say liars are non-negotiable for me. I hate
definitely liars.
I hate showing, so I try to use it. But I strongly dislike liars. Like, don't lie to me. It's so easy to tell the truth. Like, and I have so much more respect for you when you tell
Once
the
you
truth.
tell the truth, yeah.
Even if it hurt me.
For sure.
Question is, would you date yourself?
Hell to no. No, I'm annoying. I'm irritating. I'm a bug. I promise I'll punch myself. That's me being honest. That's me being honest. They not gonna be honest. No, I would not date myself. I'd probably like, no. I'm annoying. I'm a bug. I just need too much attention. No, I wouldn't date myself.
A person that don't want no affection need too much attention.
Make it make sense.
I ain't say I need physical attention. I just need attention. That's it.
What you want to talk to you?
All day long. Don't fall asleep on me. So I fall asleep. Then you go to sleep.
I'm very toxic.
And what they supposed to do while you just won't not wanting to be touched?
So I'm very toxic.
So what you doing now? What you doing now? Like SpongeBob.
What you date yourself?
No. Like I said,
Why you talk about me? Look at her.
But no, I'm not going against my love languages. Like I said earlier, I'm a very difficult person. I would say I got a lot of baggage, but I don't know. I can be a lot sometimes. Not gonna lie. But I would date the good parts of me.
Yes, of course the good parts. Yeah, the good parts for sure.
You can't separate.
You can.
You as a whole.
No,
Well, I wouldn't date me right now.
Right now.
Right now, I would not. Right now,
I feel like everybody
would
would date themselves.
Not right now.
And
right
I'm
now,
saying in their best self.
Yeah, my best self for sure.
Yeah, your best self, yeah.
For sure. But right now, I'm very cold. And I don't recommend that for no one. That ain't what you want.
Look.
That looks
And if
weird.
you out there watching this, look, hold on. And if you out there watching this, they don't give you a pass to not date her.
And that's on
No.
me.
Look, only a real man can handle the cold
A little lamp
and make it
You
hot.
gonna make-
the whole damn farm.
Let's see. What would you say was the most difficult for you when you were single?
Shit. The most difficult, like, just aspect of being single.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to more than one person.
Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my college.
Talking to one person. Because I'm not a person that talks to a lot of people. And so, like, talking to more than one person was, it's like a fucking job. I'll say the person.
Yes, ma'am.
It's like a job. Like, it's like, okay, I gotta text you, I gotta call you, I gotta, like, no, I don't wanna do all that. I don't wanna do all that. I don't wanna have to distinguish from this person and that person. Like I said, talking.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keeping up. And you know, like, trying to get to know more than one person. Like, you know, like, I don't got time for all that. I really don't. But at the same time, I do think it's an important stage.
Yeah.
Like, because through that, you kind of find out what you want, what you don't want, and like, you're not able to find like who you would want to be with if you don't test the waters a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
and it's not sexually, just like I said, talking to people, going on dates and all that. Not sexually yet, I mean, like, I'm not talking about like, you're not gonna have sex with every person you talk to. That's what I mean. Like,
Not at all.
and once you go sexually, you determine. Don't get me wrong, I do think it's important to
Very
determine
important.
what you want when it comes to sex. But
Very important.
I'm talking about in that initial
general.
talking
Yeah.
stages and stuff.
I think for me personally,
Those are hot.
it was like when I was in a single phase, I didn't know how to differentiate, like, you know, how to just be like single and date. I am always like a committed person. I want those long relationships, like, oh, we on our third date, let's get married. You know what I'm saying? I always just like, I thought long term. And I feel like that was very hard for me to go ahead and just realize, like, just have fun. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that was also my issue as well, especially because, like, before being single, I was in a 5-year relationship, so that was a big adjustment for me. And like, even prior to that, like, I had only been in committed relationships, so I really didn't know like how to date. And truthfully, like, dating these days is
Not the
Different.
same.
like,
Not.
it's
Sure, it's
crazy.
changed.
It's crazy out here. Like, it's crazy. So
It's even changed from when we was in college. Like,
yeah, so it took some time to even like adjust to that and what that looks like, and
As opposed to now.
knowing how to navigate that. But once I did figure out how to navigate that, I think that my current issue is, you know, these guys not being worth my time. And I mean, I don't know if that's something that's common with dating, like just realizing that most of these guys are trash. Like, and I don't want to call them trash, but
What she means
they are
is-
trash.
What
like,
she means is a waste of being born.
that's me. But honestly, they are trash. Like, I could have done without knowing you. I could have done without knowing you. I could have done without knowing you.
For sure.
Like, they just, I think a lot of the guys don't know how to have conversation. They lie so much. And my thing is, if you're gonna lie to me when I'm not even your girl, when we not committed, we not serious,
You don't owe me nothing.
are you okay? You cool? Why are you lying to me?
Just
Why
be
are you
honest.
lying to me?
You ain't got no business to lie.
You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You
And
ain't
then
gotta
also
lie.
guys feel because they have money that like I don't know how to explain it. Like that's all they have to offer though. It's like all you have to offer me is money. And truthfully, not even that because you ain't paying no bills.
Okay.
Still.
So what are you bringing to the table? Because I feel like guys love to ask that. What do you bring to? What do a woman bring to the table? No, what do you bring to the table? Besides money that you're not even spending, and not for real. Like taking me out to dinner is not spending no money for real. You gonna pay a car note? You gonna pay some rent?
Can you pray with me? Can
That
you
too.
pray for me?
That too.
Okay, let's get deep.
That too.
Can you pray for my mental health? Can you be there for my mental health? When I'm having a breakdown, what can you do? You can't do nothing. Broke it. Ooh.
Cause you're not healed yourself.
You're not.
You ain't even trying to get healed. You think that's cute. You think that's okay.
You think that's cute, huh?
No, I think that's been the most like challenging, like it be said out here. Okay, so the next question is, what was your best date?
My best date.
Dang, what was my best date?
Honestly, our first date, we went to. It was a winter storm, and he came and got me, and we went to the Cheesecake Factory. And we like, granted, I knew him prior, like I've known him since 5th grade, but like never in this capacity. And so like,
That's real.
it wasn't awkward. I immediately felt comfortable, like, and we still will go to the Cheesecake Factory this day, and we can always reminisce about that. Like, dang, this is what we had our first date, and you came and got me in the storm. But yeah. Oh, and then I guess our second would be, it wasn't really a date, but when he did the little balloons and rose petals and the romantic hotel thing, of course, cliche, but
Every girl's dream.
right.
Every girl's dream. Yeah. Next time. I would say when we went miniature golfing, I think that was just so fun. It was spontaneous. I'm not really hard to please, so I feel like
Same.
if you can take me somewhere like activity wise and I have fun, you won me over. So I feel like that was really, really fun. And yeah, he had my outfit planned. He literally was like, just be ready. And we went somewhere. And I feel like anytime I don't have to overthink things or overthink what I'm going to wear or whatever, or know where we going, I feel like it's fun. And that was when we like first began, like first started dating. So yeah, that was my favorite date so far.
Well, my favorite date was when we got like a room. We went out to eat and we went to Dave & Buster's. I love Dave & Buster's, and that was one of our things. Like our first date was at Dave & Buster's, and every year we made it an obligation to go back to Dave & Buster's and take. Cause you know Dave & Buster's have like the little photo booth, so we made it a tradition to go back to Dave & Buster's every year around the same time to take updated pictures. So we probably had like 5 of those, of like with the heart themed ones. But this particular one was our anniversary, so that was definitely my favorite day. Like we had the room, Dave & Buster's. Yeah, like and I'm real competitive. He was real competitive, so like it was just like
Fun.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the type of stuff that I like. Like I'm a competitive type person. I like to do things that's like interactive or like a challenge. That's more of a fun day to me, opposed to just like going out to eat or something. Like, I mean, we can go on a trip too, but this was definitely like my favorite date.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy like those type of things. That was like that was our second date. We went to main event, like, but yeah, it was a double date. But yeah, I definitely enjoy going to have fun, like
Like
that's
game
a big
nights.
thing. Yes,
Always.
game nights in the
Always
house,
fun.
like drinking, playing cards. We'll play like, and we sit up there.
Don't hurt your mama.
And we'll like count like, okay, you won this game, I won this game, so now we gotta play a game to break the tie. Like,
Right. Love best.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, then.
The next question is, what was a a reason that you stopped talking to someone, like a petty reason that you stopped talking to somebody.
I already know this one. So I was in high school, and I didn't like the way he dressed. You see, aunties was on go. Yeah, he wore like red jogging pants.
Oh my God.
At this point, though, I just felt like, why you never got on nothing? Like, I get people how they lazy days, but he had nothing. He was a bum to me. Next, ain't like it. So yeah, that was bad.
That was reason I ever stopped talking to somebody. Who knows?
She is lying.
What was it? Tell me about it. What you say?
I ain't saying nothing.
Tell me for real.
Just be honest, Jalea. Why she gotta think about the question?
Exactly.
She made the question.
I mean, it's been plenty of reasons.
So give us
So what's
some.
the top reason?
They was too sweaty. They was too hairy.
That's all one. All one person.
They teeth was messed up. I mean, I feel like maybe those bad things. Maybe those bad things, but like,
I would say the sweaty is probably.
the most. You think that's petty?
Yeah.
No, y'all.
Cause
Like,
a lot of people sweating.
and truthfully, we wasn't even talking. But the person was so sweaty, y'all. And don't get me wrong, because I'm sweaty too sometimes. But like, no.
They couldn't go.
It was a no. Okay, Shemai.
All right, y'all. I was on this date with this one guy. And it don't even matter. It don't even matter.
You're just saying.
That fool asked me to pay for my meal.
You pay every right. They ain't petty.
I couldn't help out.
That's you right about that, baby.
That ain't right. I mean,
yeah.
that ain't petty. You had every single right.
Yeah. And that was like our second date, I want to say. And I feel like it was because the first date he took me for seafood. Everybody know I love seafood. So the second date, we was at like Bar Louie. It wasn't even that. My bill wasn't even that much, but still. Why you asking me?
I remember that. I do remember that.
Had to cut him off.
Talk to his friend for like 2 seconds.
Had to
Niggas
cut
ain't
him off.
shit.
Niggas ain't shit.
Next question is, how long were you single, and how would you like describe your dating experience?
I mean, it was increments of when I was single, but I'm a relationship type of girl, so I guess the longest I was single was. Let me think. You go ahead and answer if you know.
Yeah. I was single from like 2016, 2017.
You was that single for how long?
No, you wasn't.
I would. What the hell y'all trying to take?
That's why you was single for that long?
I don't know. They didn't always been boring for me. It was okay. I told y'all already in a previous question that man didn't want to pay for my second our second date, my food. So
Shame you told God.
yeah, it was over before it started.
You want to go, Julia?
You go.
Me?
I go last. Well, you.
You go. I'm gonna go last.
Okay, fine. I was single for. It was a year, but I'm trying to figure out if it was more than a year. I don't know, maybe a year and a half.
What's wrong, T Booty?
I mean, throughout college. Well, yeah, sophomore year, then yeah, it was about a year and a half. That goes back to what I was saying. Like, I was, just like, okay, I'll just talk to a few people, see what's out there, type of thing. Not even necessarily see what's out there, because I really wasn't even looking for a relationship when I got with my current boyfriend. It was just, I was chilling, I was doing me. Like, I don't know, like, it was cool, but like I said, it was just like, it felt like a task of like talking to different people.
Yeah.
And, like,
okay,
I'm feeling this person more than this person, so should I stop talking to them? But what if this person really ain't no shit? The same thing I'm like. It was just a back and forth thing, and like after a while, because like I said, I'm a relationship person, so like I just wasn't used to it. Like it was just like different for me. Like, I hadn't been single for real a minute, so like when I was really single, like it just kind of hit me. I was just like, dang, okay, I'm really single out here. Like, I don't have anybody to answer to. Then like once it hit, I was like, yeah, like I don't got anybody to answer to. Like I can chill, like you know,
I can be out as long as I want to.
Yeah, I ain't got nobody telling me they don't like what I got on.
I can go here.
That's a no-no. Yeah, and it was just like I decided to enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, like. After it hit me and I realized, like, okay, this not super bad, and I can chill until the right person finds itself to me. Because that's the thing I had to realize, like, not to go looking. Like, it was more, at that point, I just got to, like, you know, what's meant for me gonna be for me. So, like, I was chilling. I was enjoying it. And when my boyfriend came to me, like, I was caught off guard. I was like, damn. I was chilling. But I'm happy he did because now I'm, you know, I'm where I need to be.
Period. Well, I've been single for about it's been over a year, almost 2 years. August 2022 will make 2 years that I've been single. And it's had its ups and downs. I think that like towards the beginning of me being single, I had a lot of options, and like as time went on, and I was waiting. They were.
Hey, niggas be
they
were
though.
Get single
okay,
for sure.
they were
Especially
waiting.
them old niggas.
But as time went on, I realized that like the options that I had just wasn't. They just wasn't. You know.
Your face said all.
They just
weren't giving.
They weren't. Like, they were not at all. So, like, right now, I think that, you know, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just waiting. Because I think that whatever I needed to get out of my system, I got it out of my system. So, I'm good now. Like, kind of like what Julia said, like, I had that freedom of, like, being able to go where I wanted to go, stay out wherever I wanted to stay out at. You know, do whatever I wanted to do whenever I wanted to do it. And, like, now that I got that out of my system, like, I'm cool on all of that. Like, I'm good on all of that. And I'm just chilling until something more worthwhile comes my way. What is your biggest pet peeve? In a relationship.
A broke nigga. A broke nigga.
That was your pet peeve. And
my biggest pet peeve.
No, you wouldn't be in a relationship with a broke nigga.
Well, that's what you mean.
Like a pet peeve is like something that like
relationship. Leaving the toilet seat up.
Oh shit!
And not spraying after he smoked.
You said what?
Not spraying after he smoked.
Oh.
And eat it without me. If I'm gone.
You felt that, huh?
Yes.
Right.
If he go and order a pizza
She
and don't call me and say what you want on this pizza, I'm mad. Or if he order food without me, that hurts the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Or just eat without me, period. If he know I'm coming home. Like, I can see, you know, when I, like, say, I'm Brianna Schmeichel, come on, let's go to a restaurant, whatever, and I'm eating, okay, cool. But like, if I'm just out running errands, or, you know, like, what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes he may think, like, I'm going to get someone I'm out, but call.
Don't assume, because what do assumption make you?
Exactly.
Okay. Leaving dirty socks on the couch. Don't take your socks off on the couch. I hate that. I hate when my fiance don't zip like the food. You know, I ain't gonna go into too much, but you know, I hate when they just throw food that's like left open in the refrigerator, like leaving the food, not zip locking the food, leaving dirty socks on the couch, and you know what? I'm nitpicking. That's it.
He may see this.
You know what?
Wait.
Let me wrap it up.
Leaving dishes not in the sink, like on the TV stand or some shit like that. Like, what is you doing?
Okay.
I think anything that requires me to do some stuff. Like, I just don't want to clean up after you. I'm not your mama. Like, my ex used to use 1,000 paper towels. Like, you only need one. You only need one.
She said because he does the job.
You only need one. Or say he wouldn't, like, wipe his hands off and he'll touch the refrigerator. Or he'll touch the stove.
I hate that
Or
too,
he'll
though.
touch the microwave. I just want to
I hate that too.
wipe your hands off.
Guys
Let the
don't
toilet
think
seat
like that.
down.
They don't think like
The
that.
toilet seat, I'm heavy on that.
Wipe the toilet seat off.
Look.
Okay.
Jesus.
They hairs be so dirty and
The
greasy.
toilet seat, I need to be lifting that motherfucker up.
Still.
That too, but look.
All of it.
But you wouldn't see it. Even though they need to, but still. Can you put that over there for a sec? Thanks.
Shoot. I think that was the biggest pet peeve. Like, him not wiping his hands off and touching everything. Everything. And not even wiping it off afterwards. Like, bro, I know you see this spaghetti sauce on this refrigerator. On this refrigerator handle. I know you see that on the microwave.
No, that's real though. That's
Like,
real
why are
though.
you doing
Oh, I
that?
got one more. When I clean up and I'm up, I could just leave a penny in the spot. Like, ooh.
Why? Why would you do that?
All my work.
Okay, so the next question is, what is your viewpoint or opinion on dating exes?
I feel like it depends on what the situation was. Like, if you decided you want to be with them over something like petty and it's something that can be, yeah, like, fix. Like, let's just say it was, oh, they don't know how to dress. Like, you can always help them, like, tips. Like,
Just tell y'all.
okay, let me. You could be like, you could dress like this. Like, let me show you some stuff, or let me help you pick out some clothes.
Look at him reading your lip gloss.
But that's just an example. I don't think that'd be a reason somebody would break up with somebody. But but in general, plain terms, I don't know. I kind of think it's a no. I do think it's a no because I've done it, and clearly it does
wasn't
not
working
work
out.
out. It don't work out. It really don't, because there's a reason you left this shit. Like I said, if it's a reason that was like, I don't know. But let's just say you dates like you literally was in a relationship for 2 weeks and you because sometimes people break up with somebody for somebody else.
Okay.
So like you could have broken up with that person just because you wanted to be with somebody else, not something they did.
Right.
You didn't ever even give them a chance. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So in those situations, I'd be like, okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
But like in broader terms, in general, like most of the time, things end for a legit reason where it's no need to go back, and especially if it was a longer term relationship. I feel like y'all have endured a lot. You've clearly you've had enough time to see who this person is. So it's like, it's like, why dwell and waste more time when you can, either find happiness within yourself. Well, you're gonna always find happiness. You should always find happiness with yourself, or you meet somebody else that brings you the happiness that you really want. So don't waste no more time. Stop wasting time. 2022, stop wasting time.
I agree. No, they're your ex for a reason. They can stay where they at. If it didn't work out the first time, we think it's gonna work out the second time. I'm heavily big on y'all be asking God. I ain't gonna say y'all. It be me.
It's me.
I'm her.
I just ask God for signs. Like, God, give me a sign.
And
Give me
you
a
don't
sign.
listen.
You sure, God, that's the sign you meant? Give me one more sign. Give me one more sign. All right, not that one. Give me a different one. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it didn't work out, it was not meant to work out. So leave that ex where they at. Depending on situation.
I agree, but I'm a little torn, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because I feel like also I think that
You need
sometimes
second chances.
not even that I believe in second chances, but I do understand that sometimes people can get together too soon. Like, we may have a connection, but at that time, it may just be best for us to just be friends. But because our connection is so strong, we jump the gun and
hop in a relationship.
So try to make it work.
Do you think with those relationships, like that goes back to what I was saying, like was it like a few months relationship, or do you think those relationships do you think those relationships get to a long term? Because I don't know, I feel like if you do have that connection or whatever, and like even if it's too soon, you see that more early on than later.
But sometimes you don't see it until it's too late.
Yeah.
Like you feel like oh, this is perfect. Like you know, this is my best friend. Like we can talk about X, Y, and Z. And then once y'all get into the relationship, like, oh no, this motherfucker, this person irritating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you see a whole different side.
Right. So once you get into a relationship, so then what do you do?
I mean, I feel like at that point you can take your time, but also I do understand. I feel like sometimes people need time to
heal,
grow,
and realize that that's not for them.
To heal, to grow, to develop, to mature.
So do you feel like those breakups, because sometimes those breakups don't be real breakups, they be like, I know you, and then
you still messing with the person.
Like, you say
but
that,
I do feel like, okay,
later on you back together.
Right. So in that case though, I do feel like once you reopen that and try to make it work, and then it doesn't work after that, and you try again after that, and it doesn't work. Like, it's only so many times that you can continue to try.
And so what's your maximum amount of time? Would you say a person should try
to make something
work?
Well,
not say should try, but like you personally, like
the first time and the second time. Like after the second time, if it doesn't work, I think that it's best to just accept that it is what it is and figure out how you want to move forward. If that's moving forward with this person still continuing to be in your life as a friend, or just cutting all ties with that person altogether.
I think it depends on the situation as well. So like Beyonce, for an example, she continuously got cheated on by Jay-Z. Beyonce. She continuously got cheated on by Jay-Z, and then it was like Jay-Z kept to go to therapy to deal with his childhood trauma. Yes. Because I seen it on the news.
That's what he did. All of this we don't know for sure.
Listen, supposedly he had to deal with his childhood trauma to realize why he was cheating on her. And I think, like, you know.
So, okay, I guess my question to piggyback off of that would be, like, do y'all believe that people can change?
I do think that people can change.
But that don't mean because they change, they the one for you.
Right. And I also think
I didn't want no more.
Oh, why you say that? Look, I do think this. Like, I do think this. I feel like, you know, people have the power to change, but it's on them to change. You cannot make someone change. You cannot force someone to change.
Do you believe in waiting for that change? Or do you feel like...
No.
Time waits on nobody.
No.
Time is money. My money. Yeah, I know that from that movie. It's Temptation. But no, I don't think so. But believe me, I feel like the relationship I'm in, my significant other, he had to literally sit there and, y'all know, he had to get himself together, and I wasn't willing to wait on that. And I felt like, you know, at first I was like, oh, okay, you know, I can dig it, I can get through it. No, because you waiting on you focusing on you. You don't have time to nobody. You don't have time to wait on somebody to get themselves together. They want to be with you, they gonna get themselves together.
And you don't know how long that will take. Because at the end of the day, I feel like the main thing that I have realized from my last relationship is that I cannot make nobody do something they don't want to do for themselves. Yeah. If you don't care about yourself, if you don't care about yourself, if you don't have a plan for yourself, if you cannot lead yourself, it's only so much I can do.
Literally.
It's only so much I can do. You have to want it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't sit here and wait for you to want it for you. Because I feel like that should be something that's just naturally like
an instinct.
It's just natural. Like you should just want better for you.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I can't and I won't. And I felt like because I am such a empathic person, I would take on that responsibility and felt like it was my obligation to wait, that it was my obligation to kind of help mold the person and like
but
help them,
mama, like you said earlier,
right? Like to help them become this man that I know that they could be. But at the same time, if you don't know that you can be this man and you're not trying to be this man,
you can't be it. You can't be it.
You're not leaving me no other option but to move around.
Okay.
You're not leaving me no other option. So no, I don't suggest waiting around, because you're gonna look up and years will go by.
You taking time away from yourself. You taking time away from your growth.
And your waist, don't do that.
What?
No. They are not worth it. Put that same energy into yourself and who you want to be in life, not them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is a question, and I didn't write this one down, but what are y'all thoughts on a masculine woman versus a masculine man? Like, do you feel that men find that attractive to be a masculine man? Okay, let's start here. Do you identify as a feminine woman or a masculine woman? Let's start there.
I'm kind of in between. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot about me that's more masculine. Like, I'm independent. I'm gonna do this shit. But there's a whole lot of me that's like, no, open my door, carry my bags, treat me like a lady. Like, I want to depend on you. Like, there's a lot of me in that too. But some parts of me are very much independent. I'm finna do this. I'm gonna fucking take care of this shit. Like, that I feel like I maybe should not take care of a woman, but ain't touching no garbage. Like, so I'm in between, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm in between, and I think it works for us. Like,
be a relationship.
Yeah, for my relationship,
yeah.
And that's the thing. I think you gotta find what works for y'all and how he is as a person. Cause like there's times where like, yes, I'm gonna be like, you built this, you like we got a desk or we got some he does on it. But at the same time, if he at work or if he just takes too long to do it, I'm gonna do it. Like I can do it. So I guess it's like I know I can do it, but I don't want to. So I don't want him to.
You have the power to say you don't.
Yeah, exactly. So like. I'm in between. Like, I know I can be this strong, independent, like, you know. But I also know that I can depend on him. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't touch a bag. I refuse. I be, can you come down? As soon as I get home. When I come home late like this, I want you to come downstairs and watch me out my dog. Yeah, even if I'm parking right outside the door. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does that. So.
That's period.
Yeah. But I think when it overly... Wait, you want everybody to answer that first?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. I snorted, my bad. I feel okay, good. I feel like with me, originally in my relationship, I was a masculine, feminine. Is that the question?
Masculine, feminine. Okay. Masculine,
are you masculine? I'm so masculine. Are you masculine or feminine or both? Leah said she both. So do you feel like you was both?
So in my relationship, I feel like I was a masculine female, and I feel like I had to become that based off of my past and my past relationship. I had no choice to be that. I think that, you know, because I was so hurt and put so much energy into someone else, I feel like, you know, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna put myself in a predicament that I ain't gonna need no nigga for nothing. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna put myself in a predicament that like I'm gonna do it myself, whether they can do it or they can't do it. I ain't even gonna ask them to do it. And so I feel like, you know, within this relationship specifically, I had to rearrange that and become
because he did it for you.
Yeah, because
without question.
And I feel like it was more so like, you know, what's to you? Why you keep trying to sit here and do everything? I'm trying to, you feel me, cater to you, and I'm trying to sit here and be the man that you need to be, but you want to sit there and do, you know, X, Y, and Z. So I feel like when it comes to your relationship, you have to hear your significant other. You got to understand what they need from you and what they don't need from you and respect that. And so I feel like I had to change. So now I'm kind of still both, like, you feel me? When he needs me to be, you feel me, that little nice. Well, I don't even know how to describe it. What would you describe it as?
Just
Like,
feminine.
Just feminine, you know. remember, best believe if tomorrow he acts up, baby. Right. Go ahead. Forget it. I'm going to carry out.
We bringing in
right.
We bringing couches in on our own. We don't need you.
Look.
I'm a little weak. I call some movers.
Look. I'm going to get on the ladder and do it myself. Look.
I'm going to call who I know. My dad.
And get it done.
My bros, my uncles, my somebody, my granddaddy.
No, that just makes it like when you be mad at your significant other and you need something done, you was not gonna
call somebody else.
Independent like
I do it myself. Look,
bro, I swear, he took too long to put up his table for that he got for Christmas. I'm like, don't worry about it, I do it. Got my screwdriver, I did.
Put it together, look.
It ain't impossible, I just don't be wanting to.
See, now say I put your own car down the block. Knowing you tag, you ain't gonna ask for help.
Shit.
Listen, you going too far now.
Now look,
I'm with you. But only so much I can say.
I'll put my thumb out.
I think that I can be very masculine, and I really struggle with being feminine. I really struggle with being feminine. I think because like there's nothing that really gets under my skin more than a person that feels like I need them. And I understand that some men thrive off of that. Like they thrive off that desire of being needed and like I don't need you, you know, and that sometimes can rub a man the wrong way. So I do need to find a way to like.
You just don't say it.
But my thing is like, I don't know how to not say it because if I ever get this the like inkling that you feel that way, I have to let you know.
Well, then you know that person ain't for you.
Exactly. Then that's true.
If they make you feel like
if you
that.
make me feel like I have to let you know, like this not that.
Yeah.
I'm not that girl. Like I can match your energy. I will match your energy.
Like I said, a real man gonna understand that.
That's true.
That's who you are. I can handle that, and I can let you know
when I don't
that I got you.
Yeah.
And you ain't even gotta feel like you need to be that way. You feel me?
That's true.
And it's also a difference though too when you over masculine and you still feel the need to go ahead and he telling you like I got it and you like
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I hate you saying you got it, but I got it. That's the difference now too.
You trying to throw shots?
I'm just saying.
And at that point, you gotta give yourself a reality check.
Right, no, and I know for a fact. That's
because at the end of the day, you gotta let a man be a man.
I know. But I'm the man. I'm the man.
I'm the daddy.
I'm the daddy.
Wait, put the bottle in your hands in.
I'm the daddy.
I'm the daddy.
But like, no, I really need to work on that. Like, and that's something that like one of my friends had told me. She was like, Bree, you really need to work on being feminine and letting a man be a man. Okay, cool. So I went out with this guy, and we just went out, whatever. And I was like, I'm really working on being feminine. And his response was,
pay the bill.
No. His response was, yeah, women need to know how to shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, see now.
You took it too
How did you even correlate?
You took it too
far.
Being feminine with shutting the fuck up.
Because,
like that's not even the same.
Because in older times, women didn't speak up and use their voice.
Well, maybe his mama did that,
exactly.
But that's not happening over here. We're not shutting up.
I can't shut up at all.
Yeah.
Huh? I feel some type of way.
You might as well shoot me. Okay. I ain't gonna shut up.
Period.
Please don't shoot me. But I won't.
Who said that? What's her name? Money being your girlfriend. What she was like?
Pull your gun out of me. No. No, thank you. I'm good on that.
But no, he felt entitled by saying some crazy stuff like that.
No, thank you.
You need to know how to shut the fuck up.
And we had to have a conversation about that because that's not okay.
Are you still talking to him?
Absolutely not.
Wait, what you say back to him? Because that's interesting.
Honestly, when he said that, I was just like, that has nothing to do with being feminine. And in a moment, I really didn't dig too much into it. But afterwards, I just told him, like, you know, I really didn't appreciate that comment. Like, that's not what being feminine is. He's like, I was just joking.
Don't do like that.
No, you weren't.
Even if you was just joking, that's not something that I find funny.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not comical to me. Please. Like,
what,
even
in
like
your last relationship was you not?
I think that in my last, and that was something I was gonna say too, like what Shamaya was saying, like, you know, her past relationships kind of like made her feel like she had to take on that masculine role. Like my ex would literally say, I actually remember him saying, like, you know, well, I know Brianna got this, this, and this.
Oh no.
So I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to him, that meant that because he knew that I was gonna provide that for myself regardless, it made him feel like he didn't need to. And moving forward, I know that's not the type of man that I would want to be with, because regardless if you know that I'm gonna get it done regardless,
You still gonna do it twice.
you gonna still do what you need to do as my man.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
What advice would you give someone that's single?
Take your time.
Briefly.
Focus on you. Be happy. Pimp these niggas. Alright, so that's it.
Take your time.
Take
Get
your
to
time.
know
Do what makes you
people
happy.
and realize what you really want.
Yeah.
And I would say date yourself. What is your ideal date?
I want rose petals on every inch of the floor, balloons all in the sky, and yeah, not the sky. Wherever we at, I don't know. I just really but that could be in a room. We don't even gotta go nowhere. I guess my ideal date would be just something super, super romantic and very, very thoughtful. Like, really thought out, like you thought about from what I'm gonna put on to the time I go to bed. Like, that's really key. Like, whatever we do, whatever it is, like, just make sure it's super romantic and thoughtful. Like, you really took your time to thought this out. You picked out my outfit. You planned it from A to Z. Like, I ain't have to put no input at all. Like, you ain't have to ask me anything. You made sure everything was good. Like, yeah.
My ideal date, not too much. You know, not too much. I just want to be on an island. And I want...
Not too much. Just spend about $1,000 on a flight.
But no, all those to say, I just want somewhere where we can have peace, no distractions, pure serenity.
Yes, heavy on no distractions.
No
like,
distractions,
no phones,
no nothing.
no nothing.
Literally, just me and
us
you.
enjoying our time.
Somewhere where it's warm, maybe a pool, a beach. You know what I'm saying?
Or an island.
You know, an island. Just throwing it in and just pure relaxation. That's it.
I think my ideal date is like kind of a little bit of both of what Jalea and Shamaya said. Like something that's real, like thoughtful and carefully planned. Like you knew everything from X, Y, and Z. Like you gave me options to choose from for what I'm gonna wear. You know, like you gave me options to choose from as far as like where we're gonna go. Like just everything. Like you have taken the time to listen and take in everything that I have shared with you. And then also like with the no distractions, and then just showing me, because like I said earlier, my love language is acts of kindness. So like anything that is just like, hey, you really thought to do that for me, is something that means the most to me. But yeah, I think when I think of ideal date, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like what pops in my head is that this man has bought me a house.
Not a date.
What kind of date? That's a date.
Listen,
That's a life plan.
this man has bought me a house, and he presented as like, this is just, I don't even know.
A regular
We
date
go
now.
right. We go to this house, and I walk in, and it's just like, I don't even have the words to
That's the
describe.
This a date.
To describe it, he's like, this is yours, baby. That's an ideal date for me.
Okay.
The last question is, who is your celebrity crush?
You know,
Who was your celebrity?
who is? Who is?
Who is? I got a few of them. I got a few.
Oh, yes, I do.
I have a few too, but if I had to say, Method Man,
That's fine. Method Man is my man.
Hold on. It's one more.
I
I don't know his name. I know TJ, I know. Listen, it's one more. What's his name for Raising Candy?
Who? Kanan?
Yeah, no, not
50
him.
Cent?
Not him.
Who? Tyreek?
The man. No, from Raising Canaan.
That's not the man.
No, not him. The one who is
Ghost?
no, Raising. Am I saying it wrong?
The daddy?
He ain't got no daddy. The mama brother. It's two brothers. The one that's fine.
The mama brother?
Yeah, Raising Canaan and my. I don't know his name.
I know.
But
That
listen,
young man is fine. He
let me
is
find
fine.
him.
He is fine.
Let me find him. Go ahead, Julie.
I'm thinking she's talking about Gold. No, he's fine. He's fine. Okay.
His mama blessed him.
Okay, you right. I'm with you when you're right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say I got a few, y'all, and don't
Bow
judge me.
Wow, Shad Moss.
Definitely Bow Wow. Bow Wow was definitely my like.
Back in the day.
When I
he
was a child,
cool.
I loved Bow Wow. I loved Romeo. I loved Chadwick. You know Bow Wow? Bow Wow is so handsome. Well, he was very handsome when he was younger.
He's still handsome. He's just
He
a
is.
cornball now.
But Chadwick, I love the king. I love the king. I love the king. I love the king. Method Man is very handsome. Who else I like? I used to love Vin Diesel.
I can see.
Tyrese. Morris Chestnut.
Oh, no. Morris Chestnut. That's my bad.
Y'all, this him. Lulu.
Lulu is handsome.
Lulu
Lulu,
so
so
Lulu is
bad.
handsome.
I seen pictures.
The bitch kind of chapped up.
That's a bad.
You know what? This is
But
about
he is handsome.
Let me tell y'all
He is
another
handsome.
one.
Y'all gotta catch him on a good day.
Okay.
But Morris Chestnut.
Yes, I
Tyrese.
like that smile.
More chestnut.
Yes, it's his smile for me. Okay, mine is more. Back in the day, it was T.I. and Usher.
Yeah.
I love me some Usher.
Usher.
That's okay.
Usher, no.
Usher was fine when he was little.
I don't know.
They don't know real. And T.I. for sure, but now T.I. a little strange. Yeah, Idris Elba and
It's just fine.
Yeah.
I love
He
me
votes
some
by
Idris
he
Elba.
did come shit.
Cause sometimes my crush ain't just. I like his accent too.
That's
And what's his name? It's funny because like I don't really date dark skinned men, but a lot of my celebrity crushes be dark skinned. But Digimon off of Beauty Shop.
Who is
Do y'all
that?
remember Beauty Shop?
Who is Digimon?
The one
though?
with the braids?
No, hell no. No, the one that Queen Latifah dated.
Yeah, with the braids.
He didn't have no braids. The white girl dated the one with the braids. Right.
Wait, what's
He
his
is
name?
handsome.
Digimon?
He kind of like African
Yeah.
or Nigerian.
Yeah. I used to have a crush on. Now I really think it's mostly Idris
Nelly was handsome.
Yeah.
I used to have a crush on Lil Wayne.
Ew.
Don't judge me.
I loved him.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, don't judge
I hope
me.
I got him looks.
Look.
I did. And once the narcotics got a hold of him,
It got a hold of him.
Ew.
Spell it.
I loved him.
Lil Wayne was never cute.
You
Spell
alive?
Digimon. Let me see how he look.
He was never cute.
You alive?
Yeah, I don't know. It was his swag.
Yeah,
That's what I said. It wasn't his looks. It was his swag.
His swag. You know what I'm saying?
You put this clip in.
Hey,
Y'all, this who she think is cute. This is
Right,
who she
you
think is
showed
cute.
Lulu with the
He had an accent in the movie too.
He ain't like fine.
Right, but he was like, damn.
Yeah.
I think it's like how strong his face is.
Everything's strong about it.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
I like the
Very masculine.
and just not even that, like the skin, like the
Yeah.
melanin. Is it called
Melanin.
melanin?
Thank y'all for watching my video. Let me know what you thought about it. Make sure you like, share, and comment.
Yes,
Leave
yes.
your feedback. Give any suggestions that you may have for next for other videos. And thank you. I see you in my next video.
This was fun.